The image of Japanese soldiers painted by Westerners in the wake of Japan's victory over Russia idolized their fierce loyalty, esprit de corps, and service to the state. Despite Russian attempts to paint Japan as the new Yellow Peril, many Westerners depicted Russia at the whims of Japan's faceless army of automatons. In an effort to play into this Oriental fascination, many leaders in Japan emphasized the country's military heritage and the unifying spirit around the emperor. People like Sakurai Tadayoshi wrote bestsellers in the West about his and fellow soldiers' eagerness to die in the service of the emperor. However, the reality for many was not a yearning for death like Sakurai, but a desperate fight for survival. The aptly named Nikudan charges were employed liberally throughout the war, leading many to their deaths for meager gains in position. Many soldiers wrote in their diaries about the loneliness of death in battle, struggles of loyalty to both the family and the state, and the meaningless deaths of comrades. In the creation of the myth of the patriotic loyal soldier, the humanity of the soldiers was lost. Though little media and historiography discusses the human element of the war, little moments and displays of humanity make all the difference. Songs like Senyu, written briefly after the war, discuss the deaths of fellow comrades. In recent times, Noda Satoru's manga, Golden Kamuy, follows a survivor of Hill 203, Sugimoto Saichi, who is hailed as a war hero by his fellow soldiers, who nickname him the Immortal Fujimoto for his seeming inability to die in the face of overwhelming odds. For Sugimoto, however, this moniker is a curse. He is constantly haunted by the faces of friends and foe alike who died around him, and he has consigned himself to hell for those he killed to survive. Such is not the noble image one would expect of such a war hero. Though fictional, Sugimoto's PTSD and suffering was the reality for many soldiers, who were just ordinary farmers before the war. The myth of Japanese soldiers portrayed to Westerners contributed to the ferocity of fighting in the Pacific theater in the Second World War, so efforts in the modern day should be made to tell their stories and help reclaim their humanity from myth. Thank you for watching.